Now, your first alert forecast with meteorologist Corey Thompson.
And we are keeping an eye on that possibility for a little bit of fresh snow this weekend. That is highlighted here on your first alert as we head toward tomorrow. The best chance for snow that sticks will be to the north. And we'll show you where here in just a moment. But the threat for any little bit of freezing drizzle or wintry mix, of course, always grabs people's attention. Seems like we just can't get away from that as any part of a winter event here as we go through eastern Iowa's season so far. Now, there's a little bit of snow trying to fall in far northern Iowa tonight. I do believe it's falling into dry enough air that that's likely not causing any issue, but watch out for a snowflake or two up toward the Decorah area as we especially head later into the night. Clouds elsewhere are pretty widespread. It's all as this area of low pressure approaches, and this one is going to play a factor too. Both of these tracking to the east, and they'll kind of work in tandem to give us that opportunity for precipitation as we head toward the weekend. Now, your first alert forecast for tonight involves temperatures down the 20s, 24 in Decorah, 27 in Tama. Everyone running above normal. Our normal low is still down the low teens, so we're significantly above that, but chilly as you step outside early Saturday. By the afternoon, temperatures get back up into the upper 20s, low 30s, and it's down here in the south where things will be warm enough perhaps that even those freezing conditions would be less concerned during the afternoon. And the factor that this precipitation will be falling during the day also could be a benefit in our favor in terms of keeping those roads a little clearer, certainly giving those road crews a little bit of a helping hand. Now, the rest of this evening, again, looking dry. You saw that precipitation on pinpoint Doppler radar, pinpoint futurecast, lending a little credibility to the idea that it's not really reaching the ground up toward that area just yet. But as it continues to fall, that chance will continue to pick up. Notice down here south of Interstate 80, we saw a few little blips of precipitation start to show up. This could be the sign of that freezing drizzle chance as it moves to the northeast. Now, by 7 o'clock, lighter to perhaps moderate snow at times will be possible, especially in our northern zones. This tracks to the east, so anywhere along and north of Highway 30 in particular has that opportunity. Now, as we go into the afternoon hours, notice it does get a little bit farther south than that too, but the primary area is still this Highway 20 and points to the north. Later in the afternoon, evening, we're talking about precipitation really winding down. So by dinner time on Saturday, we should be talking about drier weather and eventually clearer skies too. That will go into Sunday or Saturday night and early Sunday. Notice though a few more clouds try to creep in by later in the day. Now, a trace to an inch of snow looks like a possibility still north of Highway 30 for these areas shaded in white. It does reach down toward the Cedar Rapids Metro, Waterloo, Dubuque, Decorah, Prairie du Chien, and Charles City up to an area where 1 to 3 inches is possible. It's a little bit farther north than where we had it yesterday. At the same time, the shift has been a little bit to the north over the past 24 hours, and that is keeping that heavier precipitation chance up there. Now, we get rid of the precipitation Saturday, replace it with dry weather on Sunday, 28 degrees for a high there. Precipitation becomes a possibility again, though, by Tuesday. Another opportunity perhaps Wednesday into Thursday as a couple of storm systems move through the middle of next week. Now, today's information has taken the area where accumulating snow is possible and moved it just a little bit farther north. Now, we will be watching this. This is still subject to change as we go through that time period of the week, as we have seen over countless winter seasons where those things can change. And obviously the track in this case is going to be a big deal. Another opportunity toward the end of next week as well. Not all of that time Tuesday through Saturday will be spent with snow, but it is at least a decent shot compared to what we've seen so far most of the season.